Alrighty guys, what is going on? It is Joseph here, back for another LEGO Star Wars video here today. And today guys, we're going to be talking about some more LEGO Star Wars ideas. Today we're going to be talking about Attack of the Clones ideas. Now, as many of you guys know, this film was made in 2002. 2022 will be the 20th anniversary of this wonderful film that we all love, right? And so with that in mind, today we're going to talk about some ideas about some 20th anniversary sets, maybe some big kind of MEGAWAVE coming, who knows? Is it possible? Sure, likely. Probably not, but I imagine we will definitely get at least a couple of Attack of the Clones sets, or at least something for the 20th anniversary. So let's get right into the video, shall we? But before we get into today's video, guys, I do want to give a reminder that at 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away free LEGO Star Wars. I'm going to be giving away the new Summer 2021 Slave One with Boba Fett and Beskar Mando. If you want to win this set from me, all you have to do is to be subscribed to my channel. So pretty easy to enter. Want to double your chances to win? You can follow me on Instagram at jhagman14 and DM me saying that you're in the giveaway. Getting into the first set idea for Attack of the Clones here, we have a Venator. This time, this will be a gray Venator. I know the picture I have up there has markings, but let's just imagine that this Venator has gray markings, or no markings, I guess you could say. It kind of looks like a Star Destroyer, right? This here is just a Venator. I think Venators are always going to be cool ideas, cool sets to speculate about, and definitely sets that a lot of people would love to have. Even though this one doesn't really have the red kind of iconic marks, it still would be cool. For the figs, I imagine you just get clones. I mean, pilots, troopers. Maybe you could also get an officer like a lieutenant or a captain or something like that. It would have over 1,000 pieces and would probably be pretty expensive, but it definitely would be a cool set. The next set I have here is the ATTE. Now, this one's even better than the last one because, although the Venator is cool, it would be gray, so it wouldn't have its iconic red markings, but the ATTE would have its red markings. The ATTE has always been a set that's pretty well received by everybody. LEGO usually does a great job with these sets. Last time we got one was 2013. That one was an Attack of the Clones themed ATTE. So it's about time we get a new one. By 2022, it would have been 9 years since the last time we got one, and it would make for a great set. For the figs, I imagine some clones, maybe Mace Windu as well, some droids. You can kind of mix around the minifigs. You could also even throw in a clone pilot there in the yellow markings, if you guys could see that. Sorry, LEGO, but you know, be a pretty big set, over 1,000 pieces, probably well over $100, but it would be pretty sick. Next up here, we have much more simple ideas, these being helmets. There's plenty of helmets, specifically clone helmets, you can choose from Attack of the Clones for something like this if LEGO does decide, to continue to make helmet sets in 2022, which I think they will. They have yet to do any clone helmets, so they could do a plain Phase 1 helmet. They could do, Sergeant, Commander, Lieutenant, Captain, just a lot of colors, a lot of good stuff they could do. I was thinking maybe even, since these sets usually don't come with minifigures, to make the helmet sets more enticing or a little bit more kind of spice them up a little bit, with these clone helmets, they could maybe throw in the minifigure that matches with the helmet. Like if they do a clone captain set, they could have a miniature, clone captain minifigure in the set, right? That would be kind of cool, just an idea, but just helmets, I guess, is the big idea here. Getting back into the normal sets here, we have the Droid Factory on Geonosis. LEGO's never made any Droid Factory set, so this definitely would be pretty much brand new. For the fig, there's a lot of stuff you can go with here. I imagine at least 1 or 2 Geonosians, maybe Jango Fett. Probably also want the main crew here with Anakin, Padme, C-3PO, and R2-D2. Would be a decent size set, not huge, but just kind of a decent size set, probably around the $50 to $80 range, something like that. But the minifigs would be nice and definitely would be pretty unique. For the build, they could do like the belts, the machines, the droids, all that good stuff. A lot of stuff you can do, but just a droid factory set would be neat. Getting into some more Geonosis sets, this one is by far my favorite for today's video. It's the Geonosian Arena. Now, in my opinion, you could go either like a smaller version of this or a big like Master Builder Series UCS type one. I honestly would prefer the UCS one. If they made a Geonosian UCS Arena, that would like make my day. That would be so sick. I would love that so much. And there's so many minifigures you could choose for the set. That's why there's so many on screen. I mean, you got Count Dooku, you got your Jedi, like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Kit Fisto, Kitty Mundi, Aayla Secura, Barriss Offee, Luminar, and Unduli. There's tons of droids as well. You could even throw in Yoda and the clones if you wanted to. Newt Gunray. So much you can do, plus the 3 alien monsters. Really a ton you can do for this set. It would be pretty big. It would be pretty massive. It would be pretty ultimate, but that's why I feel like it would make sense for an Ultimate Collector Series set. Is it likely? Probably not ever, but it would be absolutely amazing. One set that kind of tones down my excitement for a little bit here is Jango Fett's Slave One. This is much more realistic, something that definitely could happen. For the figs, Jango Fett, little Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, maybe R4P17 if you want, and that's about it. You can have Jango Fett's Slave One, which would be sick. I think the last time we did get this set actually was in 2002 or 2003, so it has been a good 20 years or so, and it's a cool vehicle. I mean, we're getting Slave One Boba Fett Slave 1 this summer. Obviously, like I said in the giveaway, we're getting it. It's going to be a nice set. It's going to be kind of small, so this set could either be small or big if they do base it off of this year's Slave 1. So definitely some variety you can do here, but definitely would be pretty sick. What they would call it, I don't know. You know, if they don't want to call it Slave 1, I mean, I saw a meme where it's like, call it Jango Fett's Boba Fett Starship. They could do that, but I doubt that would happen. But yeah, what they would call it, I don't know. Maybe just Jango Fett Starship. Going into Camino here, we have a clone facility set here. We're probably going to get some Bad Batch sets next summer, or at least next year. Who knows? But so we might not get any Camino sets if we're going to get any Attack of the Clone sets. But if we did, we could get something like this, where you just get a kind of a cloning facility thing with a couple of clones, a couple of Kaminoans, maybe like Tonwi and Lama Su, and this would just be kind of a decent-sized set. Getting into some more clone stuff here, I have a clone battle pack. This is just really just the most simple of the simple sets. I've already talked about a big UCS set, but this one, pretty simple. 4 figs, maybe a small build like a little, Republic outpost or some cover or a speeder or an ATRT, something real small, maybe some crates even, and just 4 plain phase white clones, I think, would be very, very nice to have in a battle pack. That would be 15 bucks. On the other side of things, we have a CIS battle pack. Pretty similar to the last one, same piece count, same price. Maybe for a build, you could have some rocks, some cover, some crates, maybe a Geonosian cannon or speeder or something. And for the figs, there's actually a lot of a variety you could do here. At least that's what I was thinking. You could have a Geonosian or two, some Geonosian droids, maybe a commander, maybe a super battle droid as well. A lot of mix and matching here, but just a CIS battle pack would be neat. Anyways, guys, that ends the brand new ideas section for today's video. This next section is called Direct Remakes, and it's basically just some ideas on what are some past Geonosian, or I guess, Attack of the Clone sets that we got that could be renewed or remade, or just something like that, I guess, in 2022. Getting into the remake ideas, for one, a Hailfire droid would definitely be pretty neat. This one came out in 2017, that you see in the top left there. I did not get that one, so I'd definitely be down for a new one. It is kind of recent, though, so, who knows? I don't know about that. Could happen, but maybe not. Below that, we have the Yoda vs. Dooku duel. I'm not too sure about this one either. I feel like LEGO doesn't really remake duel sets too much, more just like vehicles or battle packs or something like that, right? So this one also isn't super likely, but it is possible, I guess you could say. And then on the far right there, we also have the snail droid, tank droid, whatever you want to call it. This one to me is probably the most likely out of the 3 here. It was made, almost 9 years ago. It's a pretty generic vehicle, so it definitely could be remade, and you could change up a minifigure here or two to make it something kind of newer, make it not the same, I guess, as it used to be. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments below. What did you guys think about today's video? What do you guys think about the ideas in today's video? Do you guys think there's going to be some sort of 20th anniversary Attack of the Clone stuff next year? We're obviously getting the UCS gunship this year, but it's not the 20th anniversary, but it still was an Attack of the Clone set. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe LEGO will say that's a 20th anniversary set. It does look pretty cool, but still, I think we ought to get at least 1 or 2 Attack of the Clone sets or something like that for the 20th anniversary. Maybe we'll get a wave. Who knows? We don't know right now, but we can certainly speculate. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, though, guys. Enter that giveaway, and I'll see you all next time, my friends. Have a wonderful day.